Hello and oops, welcome to this video. Ercoleiaccone, is he allowing the Benko? Yeah, again, yeah, I've had this against him and it worked pretty fine. So there's no much need to change my approach. I can just play the normal moves. Yeah, I mentioned in the commentary that I think it's kind of interesting for white to delay, yeah, knight a3 or this one. Knight a3 is a bit more dynamic, as you can still develop the bishop. Knight b6, knight a5 is always the question. Does that work? I don't know. I feel I have knight b4 and then taking. That should be okay. In general, I think this is a fairly inoffensive line where black should be okay. Yeah, I'm getting stuff traded now, which is helpful for black. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, probably just taking and rook b8. Or maybe queen d7, b5. That's also kind of interesting. Yeah, let's do that. Looking at the square on d3. Yeah, queen to b5 is a move now. Is that bad? It cannot be really bad, to be honest. Knight d6 takes. Yeah, it cannot be bad for me, really. If he goes with the knight, let's do it. That seems okay. Maybe still knight d6 and then taking on b4, but okay, this one. Yeah, I thought that this should be very okay. The b file, maybe bishop e3 here to get to a7. Okay. Yeah, that looks equalish. Okay. Yeah, I wonder. I can go queen c7 and keep this on the board, or just go here. I think it's better to go to b4. Just trade a against b pawn, which is a bit stale, admittedly, but wow. I don't know. I thought with the bishop, but probably this was a ridiculous idea anyway. So what I was thinking is, isn't it a little bit awful for him if I go here and then take on b2 with the bishop? That threatens rook a1 winning, and he okay, maybe this was the only move then. Kind of interesting still. So rook a1. Yeah. It's not doing all that much. Rook a4 or something, maybe. That's not really hanging, but I have some chances here. I mean, not a lot, really not, but I have some ideas here based on this e4 pawn. f5 is also a very important move that can be used to undermine his center a little bit. So maybe this still gives some slight ideas. Yeah, now d5 is a potential target. Yeah, of course, it's possible. Just cover it. This is an interesting move. I wasn't sure if this is good, to be honest. Really not. Rook b1. He's going king e2. Well, we'll see here. This is a little bit awkward for him. Okay, my time isn't all that great. That's important.
Check.
So he has to go back. And I can go rook here, yeah. And now try to invade. King g5, king h4. So it still doesn't feel entirely trivial. Okay, so
time warning.
Yeah. Oh no, that blunders this one. Not a good idea. Okay, let's go here first. Cannot do all that much, to be honest. It's really still nothing. It's still pretty much nothing. What I can try is I can try to trade this via b4 and c5, but that allows the rook to come up. Rook e1, I mean. Seconds. That's a problem. Wow. What did I spend all the time on? Really not sure about this. It wasn't a particularly complicated game. Sometimes you have an immediate idea, like, yeah, I had this issue. I really don't know where the time went here. Wow. King g2 wasn't possible at all.
White resigns.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of have his number. I have like now 18 out of 21 against him. And he's not that low rated. Yeah, king g2. Okay. I don't know. White shouldn't lose here, of course. My idea was this, to get rid of the bishop and try against those pawns, but nothing going on. It was just very equalish. Maybe in order to keep more fight, I should go to c7, but it felt like I could have something here. But rook f1 was really okay. Maybe I should play f4 now. I wasn't sure really. play it now. But probably objectively you cannot win here anyway. It's just too solid.
Check.
Yeah, it's equal all the way until this move. Yeah, he should play something like that, and very likely, well, I don't know. Maybe I would have done okay time-wise, but it would be tricky. I would have done this. I needed to be very quick then. I don't know. I totally squandered away my time. Okay, guys, thanks for watching.